I gotta hit the right button. Good morning. It's Wednesday, November 5th. It's the Automotive State of the Union. I'm Paul J. Daly. It's Kyle Mountsier. We're talking about Toyota, Waymo, holiday music, and a webinar. I added a fourth thing in there. I had to add the webinar in because it's today at 2 p.m. So go to ASOTU.com so you get to go on the webinar. And even if you missed today, because it's November 5th right now and you're hearing this after 2 p.m. Eastern, you can still get the recording of the webinar by going to ASOTU.com. It's with our friends from Four Eyes talking about AI not working until you fix all the data plumbing. So we have David Steinberg with Four Eyes and Daniel Kim of Barnes Crossing to show you or talk about how he's actually implementing and the things to watch out for as you get the pipes going in the right direction, the right pipes going out, the right pipes coming in, all that stuff.
All the pipes. Just
put the
pipes in the right place.
It's Wednesday and it feels like a Thursday. We got a lot done this week.
I don't know how that works, but I have got a lot done this week. 2 days have, that's what it is. We've done the work of 3 in 2, and you're like, I'm already ahead.
That's exactly what it is. My 6-year-old woke up at 3:45 yesterday, not today. But today, you know how like your sleep is like the day after?
Oh, it's the worst.
So, so I'm feeling Tuesday morning on Wednesday morning.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Speaking of feeling the hit.
Oh, snap.
Segue.
Time. Did you just see me segue into that the first story? That's unbelievable.
I just trusted you knew where we were going with that. So Toyota posted a surprising 62% jump in second quarter profit and raised its annual outlook, even as U.S. tariffs continue to take a multi-billion-dollar toll. Their resilience stemming from increasing global revenue base and a strong performance outside North America. So despite nearly $3 billion in quarterly tariff costs, their bottom line rose thanks to gains in Europe, Africa, and some currency advantage. Q2 net profit as a whole is $6.2 billion, easily beating analyst estimates of $5.3. Like, that's healthy. And revenue rose 8.2% year over year to $82.7 billion. The leadership emphasized they are no longer heavily dependent on North America, which is a key strategic shift from a decade ago when they were. President Trump, speaking to U.S. troops in Japan last week, said Prime Minister Kishida told him Toyota would invest $10 billion in U.S. manufacturing. Quote, go out and buy a Toyota, Trump said.
Well, it was a big moment. And I was watching that. It's really incredible, one, to see Toyota repress into North America when they've said, hey, look, we're not super dependent on it, but they see value in being here. And the fact that an Asian brand is already deeply rooted in the U.S., I know it's not Chinese, it's Japanese, gives them a stronghold and a foothold against their competitors across the pond to them. And that's a place where they're going to want to lean in while they have the opportunity to get an unfair advantage of the market share in the U.S. So kudos to Toyota for like diversifying, but also continuing to lean into the U.S. We love that brand.
Who's foolish enough to bet against Toyota?
I don't know.
I mean, if the last 5 years told us anything, hopefully not many people.
That's right.
I don't have a segue to this next story, but Waymo. Let's talk about Waymo.
Let's do it.
I still have yet to ride in a Waymo, but they're accelerating their position as the autonomous driving frontrunner, announcing major expansions into San Diego, Detroit, and Las Vegas. Hey, those are 3 cities that, well, San Diego maybe not, but Detroit and Las Vegas, we got a shot. The move adds to an already impressive footprint, includes full-service robotaxi operations in LA, Phoenix, and the Bay Area. Oh, that's our shot. Yes,
I was waiting for that. We're going to be in LA in just a couple weeks, and you're going to be able to get it. We're getting in a Waymo. I'm telling you, we're going to pack the whole crew in a Waymo. It's on.
The whole crew is in a Waymo. What are we going to like recreate the Wayne's World scene?
Yeah.
Where they do Bohemian Rhapsody in a Waymo? No one's done that yet. Please. I think it's our chance. All right, we need to bring our own boombox to make that happen. Waymo is going to begin service in San Diego in 2026, with Detroit and Vegas to follow shortly after. The company's emphasizing snow readiness in Detroit, citing some ongoing cold weather testing in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. You should test it in Syracuse. Waymo's return to Las Vegas is symbolic. It passed its first ever state self-driving test back in 2012. At the same time, they have a safety probe going on. A vehicle allegedly drove around a school bus with lights on, kind of an important one. Despite the investigation, Waymo is logging 2 million autonomous miles per week. And they plan to launch in Miami, Dallas, Washington, even London by 2026.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still bullish on Waymo. They've obviously got a completely different thesis than Tesla. It is a harder hill to climb because they have to go in and map these entire cities before they move in. Um, Again, the Waymo experience is absolutely incredible. I can't wait for you to test it out. We're gonna do it in LA. We're gonna just find one, whatever it takes. We're gonna find one. We'll just stand there and like wait on a Waymo just so you can do it. I love the fact that they're going into new cities. The Detroit one is super intriguing for me because they're all in like very even. You think about Phoenix, you think about
very grid. Yeah, Detroit's very gridded. Yeah,
are they're all grid based. The climates are all great. So that entrance into these non-grid based different areas is super intriguing to me, and I can't wait to see what they do.
I don't know what to say on the snow readiness part. I mean, I do think that one of the differences between Waymo's approach and like Tesla's approach is like, I don't know, like what happens when those cameras get caked up with snow, which obviously everybody knows happens. So I don't know. Waymo is going to be fine. They got the LiDAR and all the other stuff.
They can be fine.
Well, we think. I don't know. Snow driving, we'll see about that. But hey, great mention because we are going to be in LA at LA Mobility show. Thursday, November 20th is the day.
Yeah.
So if you're in the area, make sure you come and stop by. We're going to have the podcast stage right next to the main stage. We're going to hang out with some friends. Our West Coast friends. This is our very first West Coast activation. So we're pumped about that. And
it's going to be so
join
dope.
us. I know. Speaking of things that are so dope,
yeah.
Christmas music.
Oh, man.
Not quite.
Retailers are decking the halls earlier and earlier and earlier. Soon it's going to be Christmas in July just hangs over. And despite the usual grumbling about Christmas creep, most shoppers are seeming totally fine with it. A new survey reveals that the majority of U.S. consumers don't mind holiday music and decor showing up well before Thanksgiving. Only 20% of consumers think retailers should wait until after Thanksgiving to start the holiday ambiance.
Dying breed. We're a dying breed. Wow.
Super dying breed. A combined 55% are cool with it starting early to mid-November, while 22% are fine with it as early as October. Mood Media, a company specializing in in-store atmosphere, mainly just music, says holiday scents and music can actually increase shopper dwell
I
time.
can see that.
There's a little bit of joy floating around. 41% of consumers said holiday vibes make them stay longer. Only 6% said it makes them leave sooner.
Oh, okay. Well, here's my favorite part of this entire story. It is the chart that shows the level of downloads in Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas." You can see
it's
here
not, it's not downloads. This is the Google interest graph.
Google.
People searching it. Yeah. People searching it. Okay, which leads to the downloads. And you can see there on the far right, every year you see when the curve happens, and the curve has happened, folks. We're on the straight vertical right now, where the search is coming up left and right. I will tell you this little story that my wife and I were in the mall. I want to say, what week is it? 2 weeks ago. We were in the store Anthropology, and they were playing Christmas music. And it was before Halloween. And I looked at, no, maybe it was a week ago. It was like 3 days before Halloween. And I looked at the girls behind the counter. I was like, Christmas music? And they were like, it just started today. Oh. They were like, we're so sorry.
The problem actually is it's not so much for me, the shoppers. It's the poor employees that have to listen to like the same worked retail, 18 man. Songs.
I mean, it's like, it's 50 songs, but I mean, when you're there for 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, like you hear them all and it feels like you're constantly in it. But I do agree that with all, it makes sense as we're talking about people trying to push Christmas sales and specials earlier and early in the year to get a hold of that market share because people like are going to spend the money and the race seems to be getting more and more intense. It makes sense that you'd play the Christmas music. You get people thinking about Christmas presents and what they're going to get. And maybe, encourage some of those Christmas dollars to be spent in early November before the Black Friday sales roll around, before all that stuff. I think
it's not just that, but as a society, and we've been talking about this as it comes to like people going back to retail shopping, people are looking for connection and hope. Right? Mm-hmm. Like they are searching ever more desperately for connection and hope, especially in a world where AI is taking over, where we're disconnected, where social media and the political, landscape is creating less and less hope, less and less connection. Separation is a form of social dynamic that people are trying to press against. And the holidays typically tell a story of connection and hope. Right. Mm-hmm. And so I think tapping into that in your messaging, in your communications to customers, in the way that you present your showroom, even to drive deeper connection and hope in this season, whether it be around Christmas music or the decorations or the way that you participate with customers in their shopping experience, will allow you to increase dwell time, which is interesting, and it'll allow you to form deeper long-term connections with your customers.
Yeah. Just make sure that after the voluntary dwell time is over, that the involuntary dwell time reduces, right?
I like it. I like it.
We hope you have an amazing day. Start thinking about it. I don't know. Try a few Christmas tunes out today. We'll see you here tomorrow.